All right. Hello, everybody. Greetings and salutations. We're about to fire up, so give us a minute. And yeah, hello, greetings. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. And I actually got them ready to roll right now, so let's do this. Who would like to recall what intense thing happened? If any of y'all can remember, that is.
We went into a cave and there was a thing in there. Evil thing. Somebody else knows more, I'm sure.
Well, we split. The group split for a minute because some of us wanted to see if we could dig a bigger hole out of the front where the rock slide was. There's a small hole that we could get through, but we wanted to see if we could dig it big enough for the wagon. And then the other crew wanted to like go check out this place in the back of the cave. But then we got up front and realized we shouldn't start digging that thing until everybody's on the outside of it because it could make a worse rock slide. So we went back in to meet everybody, and then Kozik had used he made a portal like a door in this wall and got into the next cavern over, and and him and Niavara were then at the in that cavern. But then in the meantime, the rest of us kind of like pounded our way through the wall that they made a door through. And so we got into this space, and there's stalactites and stalagmites and all this shit. And anyway, I think who was it that kind of went around a corner? Maybe it was Kozik. I don't know. But then these like shadow hands were like coming towards us, and then we realized if the light was on, they kind of disappeared, but if the light was or if the light was directly at them, something with the light, I can't remember. And so we were trying to get away from those hands, and we went to another part of the cavern up by this pond, and then this big huge like salamander monster thing came out, and we had a big huge fight with the salamander monster thing, and Kozik ended it with a witch blast, or what is that called, Kozik?
Yeah, it's about right. It's a witch bolt.
Yeah, witch bolt. That was very cool. And then we're like, "Yay, got the salamander." The and then the shadow hands were coming for us again, and then it ended.
So Zed said that Vildren is a book and somebody's carrying the book.
Cause he's trying to fuck with you.
Okay. I was like,
No, we didn't do any book magic.
okay.
Maybe I should have played it up, but I just couldn't figure out how we could work it in.
I thought it would be very silly.
Indeed. Make you easy to carry along. Does that sound good, everyone? Did I miss anything?
No, I mean that's about right. What kind of mischief? Remind me, what kind of mischief did Gumdra get up to? She was like bestowing blessings on us, right?
King.
Oh yeah.
Spitting. I recall. She has
Yeah.
water magic. And she discloses her clerically powers quite well.
nobody particularly enjoyed this spitting and didn't even quite believe that there was anything actually good coming out of it. But then it seemed like something did, so we had to put up with it somehow.
Alrighty. So, pretty much we pick up as soon as the creature was felled and what you guys want to do as the hands of shadow continue to reach outward, but never truly allowing themselves to be enveloped by the light.
Are
Right? Are they
they
being
cubed? Are
are they being
in
kept at bay by by light that's present here?
None of them seem to have gone beyond the boundary of the bright light.
Good.
and are they in the whole cave, or were they just over here where we first saw them? Oh, I'm trying to press my fingers now. Yeah, are they just around this area where we first saw them, or are they
Well, they're reaching out from that area, yes.
okay? They're not. I was wondering if they're reaching out from all the walls or just that area. Okay. I'm thinking that we might want to. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think we ought to get away from these things. I'd say we go back to the main cave and get the hell out of here.
Again, we're stuck.
No,
It seems as though
no,
the way out is
wagon is
through.
stuck.
The way out is through. Very
Did we
apt,
bring the
Kozik.
wagon? Did we bring the wagon in?
We haven't
Is the
yet.
wagon now in there? We have
It's
to,
wider.
we've already
It's
gone through 2 walls. That means we have to make both of those openings big enough for the wagon, hoping that we can find another wall to break down and get the wagon out while these shadow
Well,
hands are coming at us.
yeah. They're kept at bay by the light. Don't be scared, brave paladin.
and let's leave the wagon to Mr. Marlin, all right?
We
But
are capable.
I just don't want to spend like weeks and weeks digging big holes for the wagon.
If we're digging, if it's weeks and weeks, we will absolutely we're not going to get to that point. It's been a couple hours at most. So, and she picks up her lantern. I think we can get going.
But could we not dig the holes for the wagon until we've actually found a route out?
Sure.
Like, let's just keep looking then.
Uh, Veldrin, are you actually a book? Zedrin, did we do that to him?
He's muted.
You might want to scurry over, Vel. There are things in the dark that are that are unkind.
Woo.
You.
Things in the dark that are unkind. A great idea.
So for our first roll of the session, I'm gonna need a little checky check here. Hey Zed, can you roll me a D100?
Alrighty.
Alrighty. And Kozik, you can give me an insight. I'd say Arcana. Arcana makes more sense. An insight or Arcana. I think Arcana makes more sense in this situation. If Kozik's here, that is.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was listening but did not hear my name. What do I need to roll?
And Arcana.
You got it. Hmm.
All right, indeed. Noted. So, where you currently are, Kozik, you would see
Yeah,
these
right in the
shadowy
middle.
hands reaching from this cave in your direction.
But I don't discern anything more than just that they're kind of encroaching on me, I guess.
Yep, just hyper elongated, wispy shadows on the ground that are creeping towards you.
Can I take a minute to light a torch?
Yeah, you have time. They're not speedily encroaching.
Maybe we should all light torches so we can keep these things at bay.
And the moment the torch ignites, the shadowy, you know, elongated fingered hands retract and retreat as if being repelled by the bright light, but they still remain in the dim light. You can see them like reaching forward, but almost as if a barrier. They are held at bay 20 feet away from you as torchlights 20 and 20. And I mean, you have
Yeah, I'll
dark
just
vision,
park.
so you would see them in the dim light, but anything beyond that, like, once it hits like black and white, like the dark vision aspect, then you just don't see them at all. Like it just kind of seems like they're coming out of nothingness.
Okay. I just thought maybe as some sort of prophylactic against the darkness here, I could light a torch and maybe it would keep them away. Whether I can see them in the dark or not, I don't want them to come near me.
And we'll say Gumdra headed back to check on her luggage.
But hanging out
Yeah.
with Marlin, 100%.
So,
Also, do I have 1 minute to perform like a little mini ritual?
I mean, yeah, you got like there's nothing that's seeming like it's encroaching on time. Like you saw
Okay.
the shadowy hands creeping forward, and then you lit the torch, and they retracted and retreated as if repelled.
And we're not running immediately into the next room, so okay. I will
Can Zed see what's over here? Like back
Oh, right,
behind
you
him?
are over there, aren't you? Yep, yep, yep. Hold on. Back to a
I mean, that's the same side of the wall that the opening is on down below. Maybe there's an opening there to the outside if you hit a wall.
That's the curve. So, let's see what his line of sight would be. Ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, he'd have like that angle before it
Okay.
bends further out of line of sight.
Is there anything I guess is there anything of note about this massive body that's laying in front of us?
I mean, it's a massive body. Nobody's checked it. It's just it died, and you guys continued on.
Is there? I mean, I guess so. Zed would start to check it if we just killed this thing. Basically, he'd probably make sure that it's dead and kind of take a look inside this icy. What is it? Just a hole now? Is there anything else in there?
So you peer into the hole that this creature emerged from, and it is a very thin sheet of ice, and beneath it is actual, like, not frozen water. And as far
Wow,
as dark vision would go, that you wouldn't really see anything. The water's pretty murky. Maybe because a creature that doesn't exactly clean this water, it's probably been in it for a while, doing whatever it does.
It's fair.
it must be pretty cold in there if there's already a layer of ice on the water after that creature came out of it.
Well, like the layer of ice, it's not like refreezing, it's just where it broke out from, there's still like some ice there that shows that there was a layer.
Oh, I see.
I guess I don't know. Is there anything? I don't know. If there's nothing of note about this creature, then I guess I could just move on. I don't know why I'm thinking there's like gemstones or something coming off of its back. I guess it's because we had the crystal creatures outside. Is there anything
Yeah.
like special about this thing?
I don't know, that would
Not
probably
a
be an
bad thought.
investigation.
All right.
I will aid your investigation check, Zedrin.
Let's see. Uh,
With a 19, you're trying to figure out something special about this thing, other than the fact that you've never seen one before.
yeah, like I guess is it just thinking like outside the box? Does it have like crystals growing off of its back, or you know, um, is one of its teeth like a different color than the others? I don't know, just something random.
Anything interesting or useful?
With a 19, other than the fact that its claws are very sharp, its teeth are very sharp, and it is extremely cold to the touch, even after death. Um, and the fact that you've never seen one of these before, not necessarily knowing its physiology or what might set it aside from any normalcy of its kin.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, it does have very oily skin, but that's probably just due to its adaptation to the cold. It has very sharp teeth, very sharp claws, cold to the touch. Yeah, no, like you don't really gather any special features of a creature of this creature that other than the fact, like I said, it's something you've never seen before. So
yeah. Okay.
there's nothing special about it.
Yeah, Zed at this point is just kind of looking around at this thing and looking at in the hole that it came from, just kind of taking a couple moments, just, I guess making sure nothing else jumps out after we just killed this thing.
It's definitely quite the object, especially considering into gestures behind them where the creatures are sort of coming from the darkness. That
Yeah, I guess another thing too, are those hands coming from everywhere that there is darkness or only down in this cavern down here?
Only the cavern.
Okay.
They had briefly enveloped poor Gumdra. Terrifying. They swallowed her whole.
Jeez.
I mean, she's okay now, obviously. And Neavara will also look into the icy cavern. Is there a rock nearby that she can like toss into it?
I mean, there's plenty of stone and frozen rocks.
Yeah, she'll toss a stone in there and take a good gander at what she sees below the surface. I am so mad at
Oh.
that roll. That's okay though. I accept that I can't see. Water got in my eye. And oh my god, it's so cold.
It was just a fail. Just looking.
So,
Ari's going to take a look down in that pool too. Is that perception?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah,
What?
so you
I guess.
look down, try and peer through the relatively murky water. I mean, there's a good bit of light here, but the water's not
I've got a
exactly the
torch.
cleanest.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, you notice your reflection. Let's see if she
But
picks up on
it's
that.
not exactly a. I mean, this thing came out of it, so it makes me a little concerned that maybe something else would come out.
wouldn't that be fascinating if it did?
Sure, yeah. Um, well, shall we keep exploring then?
Yeah, there's a tunnel ahead. The hands are behind. Let's
And
run.
go the way Zed over there where Zed is.
Nevar also has her lantern. She holds it out in front of her.
All right. And Kozik
Wait, what's
can give me an
everybody else
insight
doing?
check. Yep. What is everybody else doing?
Are you guys? Are y'all coming?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave the torch here. I've got a few, and just as like a little night light here.
Hey, Kozik, can you give
Hmm.
me an insight?
Yes.
Oh, that's good enough.
Not terrible.
So as you leave your torch
Not too bad.
and start to head north, map orientation north. I think that's called like stage north. Anyway, you get a familiar, the best way to describe it would be tug in a direction, and that direction would be east.
All right. Okay. I don't feel like I want to break up with the group yet, but I hear what you're saying.
Correct. That's all.
Are we moving deeper into the cave this way? I feel like maybe if we go towards those weird hands, we might find something. I don't know.
We might find something quite interesting that way as well. On the other hand, Velterin or Zeterin was indicating this way. I see a great path. Zed, she looks to you.
All right. We'll
Well,
lead
We'll
the
there's
way.
we'll
no.
be
Let's
able
go.
we'll be able to get the wagon around here.
Absolutely. This is definitely wide enough for a wagon.
Okay.
So is this the path you're taking? I need to know.
For now.
I have to draw out more map.
Cave. Stage is more like upstage, downstage, stage left, stage right.
I'll scout up ahead.
One, two, three, five.
I am. 1 second, sorry.
Okay, my drawing's off by a couple squares, but that's fine. Curves this way. Curves this way. They can't see around that bend, so I don't draw that out yet. So, yeah, you make your way into. Make sure all my stuff is properly locked. Okay. Yeah, so you make your way into another cavernous area. Just as before, stalactites and stalagmites litter the floor and the root and the cave ceiling. Um, there is no large puddle in here. Um, However, there does appear to be a lot of like ice shards laying around, like broken ice crystals. Mini pieces all about. Probably fell from the stalactites.
Is there anything else that's interesting about this cavern besides the ice on the ground?
I mean, not at first glance.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, this side of the wall here is the same side of the mountains that our entrance was on. Maybe we want to. How was it we figured out last time we were tapping a bit to see if it was thinner or not, or I don't know, but just wish I could tell how far it is to the outside from here, if it were worth digging or not. But I guess it's not because we don't know, so never mind.
Oh, Opal, actually, this is a good question for them. Also, you also talked to them, Vel. Do these little stalactites look similar to the stalactite creatures that you talked to outside?
The stalactites and stalagmites? No.
No.
Is there anything in the room that looks like them?
Not that you could see.
Hmm. Then we keep going. And she'll get closer to the wall again before she crosses the corner.
All right, let me draw. Let's see, their angle would be there, so they would see
I'll try and keep pace with Neovara here.
this. Oh, damn it. Select. Damn it. Stop.
Where's Opal and Zedrin are just not moving. Come on, guys.
Sorry,
We don't want you to get too far behind.
So I was just waiting for Opal.
the brother. He came in. Big.
Zed's gonna have his hooded lantern out as well, but feature of having a hooded lantern is you can put the hood down. So he's gonna have it on and lit, but it's only showing, what is it? It's like 5 feet of dim light. Yeah.
Maybe you don't want to have that hooded if we're trying to keep those shadow hands at bay in case they show up. I don't know. I'd like to see a lot of light around us.
Neovara has the big ol' light. And I think Kozik also has a light, doesn't he?
Kozik left his
Yeah,
light back
what?
there.
Oh,
But he
back
said he has
there.
lots of torches. I think he left a torch back there, but he said he had lots of torches.
Yep.
All right. So as you bend from the corner bend, well, this cavern comes to a bend to open up into another sizable cavernous area. And Opal, can you give me a perception check?
Yes. Perception. Here we go. That's an 11.
That is indeed an 11. But yeah, so this opens up into this room or this cavern directly in front of you, not the one that's off to the side there. But the one directly in front of you is oddly devoid of objects. There's no stalactites, there's no stalagmites, there's no crystal shards, there's no ice. There is just stone. There's no pebbles, there's no boulders, there's no rocks. It is
Oh,
completely clear of
wow.
everything.
What the bloody hell happened in here?
So when we were
Jeez.
first initially coming through here, there was a it was that second wall that Kozik and Neovar came across. There was a small little like crack or crevice that they could feel um like air flowing through. Do we still feel like, not a breeze, but like, does it still feel like there's some sort of opening and some sort of like air, like fresh air coming from somewhere in this place? Or is it just kind of like, is it starting to get stale?
I don't know. Give me a perception. And also, sorry, as you step into this room, because you just walk into the middle and like, what's going on here? Nothing happens.
That is, what's that?
Nothing happens
All right.
that you're aware
That's
of.
crazy. That's crazy though. I mean, how could there be nothing here? Not even rocks? That's just twisting my little mind.
Well, this is quite strange. I don't disagree. To me, it might imply that someone else is around and keeps the place clean.
Yeah, but that clean, not a pebble, not a rock.
Yeah, I imagine that you would have gotten rid of the rocks ahead of time. Like, and she
That's
gestures
just
back to Veldrin and Kozik. Like, again, consider people who live underground.
right,
You
but
don't want
none
to be
of the
tripping
other
over the same
places are
thing.
like that. Like nowhere else have we come across that's been kept clean or looks like somebody's cleaned it up. It just looks like a regular cave, but this
I mean,
place is like crazy.
you had to get through the, monster at the front, the little pond, she points out. It's only for those who are brave enough to keep exploring to find this next entrance area, which I'm now very curious about. She sees the hallway down here, but she's gonna go into this area first.
Right? Me too. Is it the
And
same?
as you step in and can see around the bins, you would notice piles and piles of rocks, stones, and pebbles, and ice shards almost like swept into the corners.
Aha! And she, points to them for sorry. There's definitely
Uh,
something here.
all right, something's living here because they've been keeping house or making, space. So I think we might be in somebody's base, so we should tread carefully. Don't want to offend anybody.
I think that you might be right. So let's, keep on. We'll find someone. Lead on,
And for
Kozik.
anybody who was in that room can make a perception or in that
Oh,
area.
Perception.
better than a
Oh,
1.
perception.
I think that's better than a 1 this time.
A little bit.
Mm,
It's a couple numbers higher than 1.
One or two.
Mhm.
So with a 24 and 26, you could swear that you see like one of the pebbles like jiggle. But even with as high as perceptions, it's very you barely noticed it. It's more of a double take.
Hang on. And she's gonna go to the corner and pick up one of the pebbles she saw move.
What did you see?
And she'll like try and squeeze the pebble like is it alive?
Nope, it's a rock.
And she'll sort of pause. Something is making the ground move ever so slightly. I don't have tremor sense though. And she sort of looks to Veldrin hopefully. Druid, is that possible? To gain tremor sense?
I don't believe that I have it.
Rats.
What's tremor sense?
Feeling things in the ground.
Oh, okay, tremor. Right, gotcha.
And as you are
Arfie,
asking that, you're looking at everybody else and asking that question. Yeah, I mean, at this point, the jig is up. So you would see several of the rocks just start to move, almost like fleeing into the hallway further in.
from us?
Yes. Little
They're
rocks have
fleeing.
grown like makeshift legs and just start running.
That's
She's
so
holding one of
cute.
them.
Yes, she is. But it is not moving. And it has not grown legs.
She will set it down.
It runs in a circle a couple of times and then follows the rest.
Isn't that interesting?
And you can't help but wonder, Opal, if that's what happens when a piece of you breaks off. Does it grow sentience?
Opal is putting that thought to the back of her mind. There are different times and places for her to rip off her finger to see if it crawls away like an ant.
Well, the path is still wide enough for a carriage. And I want to know where they're going.
So they're running down the hallway here?
Yeah, running further into the cavern.
We're not going to hurt you.
Kind of.
I have a question just for my own reference. Is this
See.
square room over here where we started?
The bottom left.
Yeah, that scribble is the rock slide, right?
Okay.
Yep.
Thank
Also, I'll be
you.
right back. Eh.
That's where Veldrin got turned into a book.
Yeah.
And in here, there's just like it looks like it opens up, but there's just this big wall right in front of you.
Mm.
You could squeeze it into those two sides here.
We can squeeze past it.
Yep, a medium creature or smaller can squeeze through.
Well, this is not necessarily great. I
Not
would
for
rather
a
say this
wagon.
means that we're having to go through the hands to get the wagon out, most likely. But just for curiosity's sake. And she'll squeeze on through. How big is the rock?
Exactly that size. Because as
So
you
it's
look
not.
back, you would notice a rock formation that almost mimics a face.
It'll pop back out.
It's on
But
the
is
other
it
side.
thin?
Oh,
But it's really thin like that.
it's
I
like
mean, it's
it's
like
like a
that.
carving.
Oh, okay.
She's going to try and assess what would be the best way to roll to see what type of face it is.
Nature.
Elbozo Niavara. Elbozo Niavara.
17. The epitome of a nondescript human face. Almost,
He's a drow. He
almost
can't tell them apart.
mannequin-esque.
Well, it's not necessarily demonic, though, is it? I guess that's good.
Are you saying it approximates it? Like we can see a face in the rock the way you see a face in the moon or something, or it's really distinctly been carved into a face?
A face in the aspect of, hey, look, there's a face in the cloud.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, nature.
Well, that's odd.
Do you think we could talk with it? It could be something alive.
It could be. Let's see.
And I don't know what Zed and Opal are doing. Chilling back. They stepped away. Think they stepped away. All right. So the four of you have ventured forth. Hmm?
Niavara, what do you think?
I think that it's quite the interesting little thing, isn't it? Opal? Can you talk to it, maybe? And she'll speak in Undercommon to Valdrin. Perhaps it's rude to assume that all rocks can talk to other rocks.
I think
Oh
Opal
well.
stepped away. Or they're
I think
unaware
Opal
they're
did
muted.
too. Zedrin, you coming?
Yeah.
Don't be too put off by the face in the wall.
Okay, there it is. So you continuing forward? Stay where you. What's
Yeah,
the
you say
plan?
that like we could squeeze by.
Yep.
Well, what we're gonna do here, because we can't get a wagon past there.
Oh no, this is just exploring.
Well, I'm voting for exploring um to find a way for the wagon to get out.
Don't you want to see where those
I
little
mean,
guys went?
we might have to. Well, I, well, I have to admit I am a little curious about them. Yeah.
Well, we have to go back for Madame Gumdra anyway, so let's keep exploring.
All right. Let's see where those little buggers got off to. They stepped into a black hole. Oh, here.
That would be the angle. Let's see. And that will remain unchanged. Seems like it opens up pretty significantly.
Sorry, let me mute. Someone's driving.
So with Kozik peeking around the corner, 60-foot dark vision.
Do we see something? I mean, is there?
Mhm.
Well, so far it looks like another cavern. I can't tell much from back here.
Well then.
Hildred has 120 feet of dark vision.
I think, yeah, I think I have a bit.
Well,
You,
drow have double
yeah.
what elves get.
What
So,
about what do elves have? Elves have
60.
for 60? Okay, thanks.
Do I see
Would you see
anything?
anything? Jinx.
this comes sharp end here. Starts. I can't move the camera while I'm drawing this out. Go. Then here. Or here.
I am
All right.
trying.
So as you peer around the corner, you immediately take note of several pillars, which kind of don't make sense in a cave of a natural formation like this. However, there are indeed pillars that appear to be made of some kind of crystalline material. And they essentially go from the base of the cave all the way to the ceiling, to which you also observe not a single stalactite or stalagmite, and there are little pebbles that appear to be running around. And let's see, I'm trying to figure out who was the first one in. Basically, whoever was the first one in, uh, like stepping beyond the threshold, one of the pebbles would stop in front of them. And I think the first one in was Niavara.
Yes. With her nice big lantern. Now, isn't this quite the thing? Oh. Boundary has frozen. I have 2 Neovaras.
I still see one.
Oh, there we go. Gumdra!
Hey, sorry, I'm super late.
It happens. What a fantastical place. Beautiful. I'm sure you get a kick out of this, don't you, Kosick?
Do I what?
Get a kick out of these stone pillars.
It's certainly intriguing. Yeah, I don't know if yeah, are they like rough hewn or are they like some sort of Greek columns or what are we seeing here?
Smooth stone.
So definitely placed here purposefully. 8. And of varying different sizes, or are they all exactly the same size?
They're all the same.
Hmm.
They don't appear to be from natural processes, but I don't know what tools could have hewn these columns. It's very interesting.
I mean, did nowhere in your underground fortress, I'm assuming that your noble blood had, have smooth walls?
Oh, they were pretty ornate, covered with tapestries and fine art, sconces galore.
I suppose that we're missing a sconce or two.
It could do with one, but I don't know. This doesn't seem to be. I don't get a particularly uh, religious feeling from this space. I don't know about you, but
I mean, it could be like I said, it felt like we were getting into an entrance to a place.
and this face that was carved back there—that's interesting too.
That's what I'm saying, like something.
And there's nothing written on the in any language that we can understand here.
No, interesting enough, they're just smooth stone pillars.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I suppose they
I
could
mean,
be the product of natural causes, but I'm not sure.
like these pillars are so smooth you can like basically see your reflection in them. Like they're that um you know crafted,
Mhm.
Are they
manipulated.
Okay.
made of the same rock as the rest of the room?
I don't know. Give me an investigation. I guess or nature. Nature would net you the easier to
More.
acquisition DC.
Yeah.
So these rocks, or sorry, these pillars in the surrounding area, the cave structure wise, they are made of two different elements. So you would barely be able to identify the stone of these pillars is not the same as the stone of the cave. However, they are extremely similar and very easy to not notice were you not paying attention or looking for that particular detail.
The pillars were from somewhere else. The rocks aren't the same.
Now that is intriguing. So yes, these are no doubt crafted by something. Meaning that there's some sort of importance to this room that we can't understand. Rock religion. If only Opal were here to ask further questions.
Oh, sorry.
Opal,
I had to reload my page and it was not allowing me to move for quite a long time.
We have two
How the-
things for Opal to do.
oh, and there's Gumdra.
All right. Yavari, what do you need me to do?
Do rocks have religion?
Rocks can barely understand what a body is. Uh, Specifically, unlike me, who had a concept of all of these things, they wouldn't. I doubt that they have a religion. That
I mean,
belief comes from the strangest places, doesn't it?
it does.
So I wouldn't say it's an impossibility.
What do you make
Opal,
of this room? Oh yeah, you
Yes,
asked.
Belgium.
Down the hall, there is a rock that has a face on it. Is it something that you can communicate with?
Down the hall we came in.
Yes.
I'll go check it out. Where's the rock? Where's the rock face? Oh, over there. Over here, Belgium.
Yes.
Alrighty. The rock face. Opal is going to approach and put a hand to it to see if that familiar vibrating comes in play.
Um, I would say, since you're familiar with it, to make a check. There is vibration, yes.
Mm-hmm. Was it an Arcana check I did last time to get in tune with it?
Yes.
Alrighty. I'm assuming that's what I should roll to see if I can communicate with this guy.
Not necessarily this time.
True.
I mean, if there is
Should-
one.
You know what? I'm gonna roll Arcana, see if there is something in, or if it's just a particularly shaky rock. Wow, perfectly mid.
So a 15. Yeah, there's a frequency there. You just need to, turn a dial, as it were. Line up the frequency lines.
Gotcha. Opal is
Tuning
going to
fork it.
start see if she can communicate with this guy, with this face.
Okay. So you're touching it and staring at it.
Uh, hmm. You are alive, yes?
Yes, sister. Of course. We live.
Very interesting. I have a question from a friend for you. Do you have religion here? A belief in something else? Something greater than yourself?
There's a long pause. We believe the mountain.
Well, the mountain itself?
The mountain.
Hey, Veldrin, could you go grab Niavara? Because, yes, to answer your question, yes, this wall can talk.
When walls can talk.
My God, it can talk. Hell yeah.
Hmm. Is the mountain like us? Talking? Or, well, communicating? Alive? Aside from the creatures on it, the plants within it, etc.
Oh, it's the walls talking?
Yes.
Oh,
The
sorry.
face. The face in the wall.
Yeah, wow, okay.
We are the mountain.
Oh. All of you one small part of a greater whole, yes?
We.
And I will say, just for everybody else's sake, Opal is going to be translating this. Any questions, Niavara? I'm sorry, Veldrin.
Ask it if it knows about the creature.
The creature that we fought?
No, the one with the hands.
Hmm.
Yeah, those guys.
The shadowy hand creatures. Do you know anything about those?
The mountain calls in pain.
Hmm. The mountain is in pain. Hmm.
Oh, well, is there
Does,
anything that we can do for the mountain?
is there anything we can do for it? I would hate to see so many brothers
Intruders,
go down. So,
destroyers.
Us?
are you speaking about us? I doubt that, considering you called me sister.
The encroaching darkness.
Oh,
I think it has to do with the hands. Also,
shadow
what a
hand.
rotten time to get a call. 1 second.
Well, is there anything? So, I guess we could try to find out about those intruders and get rid of them.
The encroaching. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm back. Hmm. Well, it does sound like there are some problems happening in the mountain. And those hands might have some, are definitely to do with it.
Well, I
Hmm.
suppose we could try to find out the origin of those hands and see if there's a way we can help by getting the intruders out of the mountain.
We will do all we.
Intruders,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
remove them. The mountain will be grateful.
Understood. And we will do all we can to do so. Do you have
Would
any
would would you be
knowledge
able to
for
help us?
this?
Would you be able to help us, like guide us and our wagon out of the mountain safely?
Let's ask that question after we've done this for them.
Yeah, let's go fight these.
Right. Well, I thought since we were talking, we might as well do it at the same time because he said he'd be grateful. So that's what that's
Uh,
nice to know.
no, I understand. My question for you is, do you have any pathways that can lead us down to where these intruders might be?
The
I know they.
pathways are open.
I see.
Well,
All
that
right.
means we got to go the way we came, right? Go back to where we last saw him, where Kozik left the lantern.
Is she correct?
It would not necessarily know where you left a lantern.
It's
But back
back.
the way we came.
Uh, back at the hole in the floor where that thing was. Hmm. I'm bad at describing.
Well, where we saw them the first time. I mean, if we want to chase them down, I think we should just go back where we saw them because that's the only way we're gonna, find them. I imagine.
Seek the darkness. It encroaches.
Honestly, it sounds like it might be right. Neovara, what do you think? Valdrin? Zedrin? Kozik? Gumdra?
Well, I'm all hands. Gumdra, when you were enveloped by darkness, it wasn't that bad, right?
No, I think I'd barely even noticed it if it wasn't for somebody shouting at me.
Yeah! Let's go
It's like
kill
I
it.
just couldn't get my light spell to work. That's all. It wasn't like I was dying or nothing.
Eh, sounds like time to go kick Shadow's ass. Not my Shadow, though, of course. That Shadow is fine.
um, can I OC just ask what happened in the room of pillars? Because I had to step away for a minute.
Nothing.
It is
Okay.
just a cool room of something created pillars, like crafted pillars.
And the little rocks, like that.
Haven't
That
seen them
was
yet.
Oh, I thought they ran to the pillars. Okay.
Did they? I didn't catch that.
Oh, okay.
So there was one of them that they were running around in that room, and then there was one that ran up to Niavara as the first
Aw.
one that
Oh,
entered
they
the
had?
room.
Oh, I had missed that completely. I was too busy enjoying the gluten-free churro.
Damn, that sounds good. Right. Well, let's get back then. Let's see if we can help this mountain.
Okay, if one actually did come up to me, Niavara would also ask Opal for assistance with the little dude. Is it the one that she picked up and squeezed?
You have no idea. There's a lot of them.
She will run back to the room as like going, oh shit. Opal, come here.
Yes.
Come here.
Alright.
Rock Whisperer.
Rock Whisperer, like I'm not speaking my people's own language.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I guess I have been speaking common for most of my life. I was taken away from that life. Alright, what do you need me to talk to? Or
Any
check
of
if it can be talked with.
the little dudes on the ground, she points to the one that had approached her.
Oh,
Yeah.
alrighty. Opal is going to like bend over, like crouch down, reach out. Hello? Are you guys
Hello.
speaking? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello, little ones.
Hello.
Niavara, you have questions.
Ask it what it wants.
What do you guys want?
Darkness. Scary.
I'm assuming you want it gone then. Yes.
Yes. Darkness. Scary.
I think they want the same as the face in the wall.
You help?
We will. All of us will.
Yay! It runs in circles.
That's adorable.
That is adorable. Opal is speaking to rocks, and the rocks are being really fucking cute. Alrighty. Well, Niavara, I think our goal is clear. Clear the darkness that infests this place, and return things as they were before it was here.
Well, I think that's a grand idea. Let's go kick some ass.
Kick
Let's.
some dark butt.
But
Yeah. So you can confirming with the wall of the plan.
Yes.
Yep.
We.
So if you go and talk to the wall and say, what do you say? I guess that's important.
We noticed a
Yeah.
hole that a creature emerged from, where the hands were trying to reach back out and take the creature's body after we slayed it. We, I'm assuming, are going to go back to that hole and confront it. Would that be a sound plan to you?
Correct.
Alrighty.
Is there anything that he can help us with, like anything more he can tell us about it? Is it just like a shadow, or does he know somewhere in the mountain where there's a source that it's coming from? Or is there anything else he can tell us that can help us?
Is there anything else that you know about this thing? Anywhere it might be, its main host might be?
None that go in that direction return. Grief, sorrow.
I
Oh,
see. I understand.
gee, great.
Well, we will be the first to return then. And if we can find anybody down there, we will return with them. Alrighty.
Grateful the mountain would be. Brothers, assist. In the wall essentially, like, it doesn't disappear, but I'm just going to remove it from the board. Actually, I'll leave it there. We'll just say you can go past it. The wall basically moves out of your way, and you can
Oh, that's
hear
beautiful.
rumblings from the pillar room.
From the pillar.
Neobar will go look.
Oh,
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
What are those?
he said brothers assist. Neovara, calm down.
Oh, look. They're rock people.
And she'll try out her rusty primordial to go. Hello?
I tried that already, Neovara. Opal will speak back in primordial. But if you want to, you can keep trying.
Have you tried talking to them in primordial?
I mean, back on the surface, when I talked to that crystal, there was an earth elemental attached to it. Neither of them spoke in primordial.
Quit talking to each other and see if you can talk to those things. The rock people. Hey, hello. Are you here to help?
Are you the brothers he called to assist?
All right,
They
brothers.
they look at each other and nod.
Alrighty.
Oh, fantastic.
Well then, let's not wait any longer, shall we?
So
And
what's
now,
Let's go find it.
yes, DM?
I was saying? So what's Gumdra doing in all this?
Well, she doesn't speak rock, so it's been really interesting watching these translations, right? I'm just kind of picturing what sounds are even coming out of like Opal's mouth as they're trying to like translate, right? So I'm just hanging back and watching.
Select. So for the
Alright.
sake of not moving them individually, it's gonna
You
express
let's
move them.
go.
The express. Rock Express train.
Express route, yeah.
Actually, if anything, you would see them walk to the wall that you're at and just melt into it and just walk through it.
Neobara doing a casual no clip through the wall.
I
You
thought
know
we
what?
were told that we could go through this wall.
No.
Nope, you still gotta go around, but for the sake of expediency, you just move into that particular location.
Neobara tries to walk and just like gets a bloody nose on the wall.
I'm being bullied. Okay. Huh?
Aren't they over here?
I think they're being guards.
That might be fair.
What are they guarding?
The wagon?
Why would they care about that? Huh.
They're here to assist.
Right. Well, let's see what we can find out about these creatures.
I mean, they're similar to me to some extent. Also, aren't we going into
No, I
the
mean
horrifying shadow
I mean
hole?
the shadow ones.
What can I see?
It just is dark, except for anything within the dim light, which you see the hands of shadow being forced back by the light.
When you say forced back, does it look like it's trying to approach, but it just can't because of the light?
Correct.
Hmm.
Where there is bright light, they are unable to move forward. Where there is dim light, that's when you can see them. Where there is dark vision, they're invisible.
Well, we've all got a torch, right? We've all got our own torches to keep them at bay, but maybe we want to put our lights out and let them come and see what we can learn about them.
Is that the best idea? Maybe you should
Probably not.
walk outside the light and let them come to you, and then you could tell us what you learn.
You know,
That makes better sense.
They seem desperate to get by,
Um,
but they can't.
Neavara
Well-
shuts down her lantern.
Belgian's gonna use starry form because it does 10 feet of bright light and then 10 feet of dim light. And it's centered on himself.
Oh, it's centered on himself, so.
Yeah, he is the light.
But I thought you want the bright light?
It allows him to have it be close to him without ever being able to like lose touch of the light and be left in the dark where it can just get him.
But okay. Aren't we trying to figure out like I mean, in order to get rid of this evil or danger or darkness or whatever, we have to like figure out where where it's coming from.
See,
Like what
I think that's a great idea. And sorry, and she'll take out her big long 200-foot string and give one end of it to you. She's leaving her lantern set down.
right?
You'll protect me, right?
Absolutely. Am I going with you?
No, you're staying here in the light. Bye.
All right, be careful.
Neavara will walk straight into that darkness.
And I've got a good grip on that string or rope or whatever.
All right. So Niavara fades into the darkness. And at that point, Niavara, you can give me a little wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Not great. I'll take it though.
So on a 12, and this is maybe a couple of seconds after like allowing yourself to be enveloped enveloped by darkness. You would feel an insurmountable amount of grief. And it is not grief for necessarily something you might have experienced personally, but grief about a loss, somebody passing, something that has affected you emotionally, and it is resurfacing like a wound being reopened.
Well, it's a good thing I'm used to being sad all the fucking time.
And continuing in,
She will.
the grief turns to fear. Despite you existing within the confines of the darkness, despite you living a somewhat fearless, quote unquote, existence, it is almost something is compelling. Something is compelling your mind to just can't help but kind of panic. There's a lot of ideas of things that could happen to you, a lot of things of that can happen to your group. And another wisdom save.
Come on, girl. Don't fail me.
And then anger.
Oh yeah, no one's allowed in my head but me. Well, and those who I invite. And they're not invited.
And anger is your attunement.
Uh-oh. What do you mean?
Continuing forward.
She is.
Wait, it was like we went grief, fear, anger.
The 5
And as you
stages.
move forward, anger seems to be the only thing that permeates your thoughts. You're pissed off. You're stomping, you're trudging forward.
Wait, now you're feeling the string get really taut because you're at the end of your 100 feet.
200.
You're 110, actually, it's stretched.
I'm saying it was a 200-foot string
Oh,
because
I
we
thought
had
you
to
said
combine it
100.
with other people.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm almost confused about. I'm concerned about what this means. But she'll keep marching into the darkness.
This opens up. Oh, don't move the map. Open up. It opens up tremendously.
Not that I can see. Heh.
Maybe we should follow Neobara before she gets further in.
Come here, you
Children and
stumbling
Opal
fuckers.
holding hands.
Real.
You guys are back with me with the light and the string.
Veldrin is a light.
Holy
We're
Veldrin
crap.
is
waiting
a
to
light.
see what happens.
My ears exploded.
Sorry, that was my fault. Sorry, I would recommend following Sorry and
So
Opal.
I'm not
Or
holding
Veltrin and
on to the string anymore. We're just going where Niavara is.
No, Veldrin is a light. He has his starry form.
I know, but she was checking out the dark and didn't want the light there.
Yeah, I only cast light for 20 feet. If where I am, there's no light casting on her.
Okay, where,
So
where the
you
hell did
stay.
she?
Sorry.
Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh, there she is.
Come up to us so you can stay in the light and won't have to deal with the stuff. Because I'm imagining that's what Sorry would be doing. And yeah, the image of Veldrin and Opal holding hands as they walk into the darkness is very funny.
So what's Kozik and Zed doing? As you see these elementals sort of form like a, not necessarily a phalanx, but a guarded position.
Well, I guess I'll follow behind here. Seems safe enough.
Yeah, Zed's got his hooded lantern still, so he'll just kind of walk along.
All right, so only Neovar's in the darkness, right? I'm checking
Mhm.
on. Okay. And basically at this point, this cavern just opens up immensely, basically like off the map. So just imagine almost like not even to scale here. And Niavar, you're still pissed off.
You know, our wagon would definitely fit through here.
Yeah, but we're going deeper into the mountain.
Niavara progresses forward. Oh, I can't. There you go. Oh, this is the edge of the map.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Like
why.
from this point, the cavern just opens up so much that like edge of map is just open space. So not necessarily to scale from this point, at least from like the entrance. Because there ain't no map big enough to. But yeah, you continue forward into the darkness, just wandering aimlessly. Everybody else can see the hands have maintained their, you know, constantly trying to reach you, but always on the cusp of the bright light. And Niavar, you can give me a perception at disadvantage because you're so fucking angry.
Local area woman mad as fuck.
All right. So you're Roman. You're just real Madge. And what's the light team doing up here? So
Just waiting for
Opal,
Niamara to
Veldrin.
come back and report.
Well, you definitely hit the edge of your rope.
Should we keep moving? Sorry.
Well, it's really taut, so I think she's at the end of it, the 200 feet.
And Kozik, that pull from before still is kind of tugging at you further in.
You know, when a rope goes taut, she will turn around following the rope.
So I feel like there's like something in here that we need to know about, right?
Maybe just a pull. What you how you interpret that is up to you.
Okay. I'll kind of go off on my own here a little bit. I'll go off on my own, whether that's prudent or not, huh? But I'll seek the wall over here.
What, didn't nobody want to tie a string to him?
I'm kind of wandering away.
I don't think you would have waited for us if we even had suggested it.
And so light source. So Kozik, you have a light source, right?
No, I'm just in darkness right now.
Okay. So while you're in the darkness, give me a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Let me pull up the appropriate. All right.
So there's a chill that like runs down your spine, but that's the gist of it.
Oh, it is cold in here though. It's an icy cave. Oh well, let's see.
And you look at the wall.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking around to see if there's anything worth looking at. Yeah.
Give me a perception check. Eh,
Only 9.
and nothing worth looking at here.
All right. Well, maybe I'll continue down the wall when I get a chance here.
You think maybe we should send Miss Opal out?
You want me to go out there?
Well, think about it. When this dark hand stuff came after me, all it did was cut off my light, and then that was it. There wasn't no malevolence. I wasn't attacked by nothing, and I don't think none of them are neither. So you could talk to the rocks. Maybe you could talk to the shadows, right?
Hmm. Veldrin, sorry, Zedrin. How sound is that? How does that sound to you?
What?
Me walking into the darkness.
Well, I'm gonna have to say that's up to you. I mean, I don't know what to think of it because Nevar's not back yet, so we don't know what her experience was. But and Kozik's gone off. I just would like them to come back and let us know what they've experienced, so we can decide how we're going to approach it.
Sorry, have you ever fished before? Because you have a rather large one on your line right now. You could just pull Neovara back.
I think she's coming back. I feel it pulling. Aren't you coming back, Nevar?
Yeah, Nevar would have him walking back to you guys.
Okay.
I'm imagining by that point I'm well in the light.
You just see Opal and Veldrin hand in hand.
Neavara comes out of the dark, pissed as fuck.
That's going to be fun.
I didn't find goddamn anything. Something
You
tried to
know,
get my fucking brain. That's so
Some,
fucking annoying.
something pissed you off.
Yeah, it's called I didn't find anything. Do you know how stupid that is?
So
Hi,
for
Gumdra.
so everybody in the light, aside from Neovara, y'all would see. Well, you've probably seen Neovara's choices of worship, and therefore you would see like almost like seared into her forehead, not that she seems to be aware of it, is the symbol of the Fury.
I think you got pranked by the shadows, and by that I mean, you have a religious symbol engraved in your forehead, Neovara.
That would be so funny. That would be so funny. Of course I do. Overwhelming grief. I wonder who that was. And then there's the fear, and now there's anger. Wonder what ones were fear and grief. Good question. Good question. What's it look like, Opal?
You said it was the symbol of the Fury.
Yep.
The symbol of the Fury.
Oh yeah, that would track with me being so goddamn angry.
Hmm.
At least I
You
could be
know,
sexy about it.
Neovara, Gundra had an idea. Why don't
Yeah.
I go into the darkness?
Have fun. And she hands you off the
Rope.
rope. It could also be that the Fury is offering me protection in these trying times by being so goddamn fucking angry. I'm not gonna get, scared out of my mind. Enjoy.
All
I
right.
just I just imagine Neovar being like, you guys are sitting at a table and she's like, yeah, well you have fun with that, and then just out of nowhere just slams the table, flips it, and then walks off for like just no
Why
reason.
would I do that? No, she's the annoyed teenager at the booth, like the family booth, while everyone else is having a normal time, pouting, like arms crossed, head down. No, mom, I don't want to order. Actually, leave me alone.
Hmm.
Oh, I like
Well,
the flipping the table over image.
taking the rope, Opal is going to walk into the darkness away from this incredibly awkward scenario.
I'm just gonna shout behind her. Make sure to try to talk to him, right? It could just be a misunderstanding.
Yeah, sure.
All right, Opal, give me a wisdom saving throw as
A
you
wisdom
disappear
save.
into the darkness.
That's a 20. Not a natural, just a 20.
Yep, yep. Um, so you don't feel any ill effects of anything. You don't feel angry or anything that Nivar explained or described.
Hmm. You are exaggerating.
Ew.
I doubt it. She's rarely so angry. Unless it's for a good reason. I'm taking into consideration Gumdra's suggestion. Opal's gonna see if she can talk with the dark. Any frequency that you can pick up on, or should I roll Arcana for that?
Arcana.
22.
There is some kind of a faint hum in the air as you've moved further into the darkness.
Hmm. So what are you? I'm curious. Never seen so many of my own people in one place.
There's not so much a response as it is you feel as though the vibrations are picking up. And you can give me a insight.
Back.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, that
Does
was gonna be
anybody
good.
does anybody have a inspiration?
I have one.
You're giving it to me.
Holding hands gave her strength.
That's another modified 20.
All right. So with a 20, the vibration change, the frequency of it has been increasing steadily to an extent where you almost feel as though something is trying to quite literally vibrate your body to shreds.
Oh, that's not good.
And if you, because it was a high enough check, if you remained in the darkness for one more round, one more narrative round, you will start taking consistent damage
Opal is running back to the light.
That was
as it
fast.
as it just kind of felt like something was like just trying to rip you apart, just every core of your being, like this, of all the things that could shatter Opal, you never would have thought just sheer vibration could have done it, but it felt like you were being torn apart.
And I'm imagining Sari just sees the rope go from like somewhat taut to like completely slack as you guys just see her run back into the light. Yeah, this thing is hostile. Incredibly so. Gumdra, I tried to do what you asked and talk to it. And it was vibrating back at me, but not in a kind way, not in a fun way, no.
Hmm.
If I
You think
stayed in there for too long, it would have shred me to dust.
really? Maybe
Which,
we need to
sorry,
do
go
an
ahead.
exorcism?
I, I am no cleric, nor am I a priest. She will look at Neovara.
Aura is
I
still mad as hell.
I don't think it can vibrate, or I don't. I'm not sure if it could affect me like it affected Niavara.
Is there anything on your forehead?
Opal will lift up her hair. Is there?
Nope.
Guess
But
not.
I will say with your raw intelligence, it that vibration would make sense as to, if any rock elementals were to enter that darkness, how they might not have come back.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that myself. If it was able to shred Opal, who, her namesake, what would it do to them? I hope those other Earth elementals are okay.
I mean, you'd see them still in the light because I think you guys put light sources down back there.
Yeah. Niavara's a lantern.
Alright.
Well, do y'all mind if I try a little ritual up there?
Have at it.
Be my
And
guest, don't take me
Opal,
with you.
hand
So I'm taking
over
the light with me. So
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
handing Gumdra the rope.
the rope.
Okay, I'll take the rope and I'm gonna cast the light spell on like the tip of my staff. Right. I'm not going out in the dark. I'm going out with light. But I want to distance myself, kind of similar to how we did in the beginning when we were exploring. And instead of just like waiting for something to happen, I'm just gonna call out and just be like, "My name's Gumdra. I'm a sage of the mountains, and this here is a mountain. And so I feel like y'all have had your fun and you've had your time here in the darkness. But the rock people that live here say they don't want you here no more. So you're gonna have to get going." And then I'm gonna clink my staff against like the floor a couple times as if I mean business.
All right. Give me a Arcana check.
Okay. 11.
All right. Then give me a Wisdom save, because 11 is not enough.
22.
All right. So you kind of felt, you're just like you're making these demands, right? And as you clang your staff on the floor, the ground, um, you feel another cold chill just whisk by you, as if very akin to before, where something was trying to snuff out your light, but this time the light stays on, and you can hear almost very faintly, but a whisper in the wind, um, a voice, but very low, very difficult to hear, but almost as if it wants you to hear it. Bold words from a murderer.
Now, how would you know anything about that to begin with?
It just came and went. It was on the breeze that tried to snuff out your light, so there's not really a
Hmm.
response.
Right. She's just like talking to herself. And I imagine like it's even though there's distance between me and the group, I'm being pretty loud and this is a cave. It's echoey. I'm not trying to like whisper. So it might sound like I'm just talking to myself a little bit. Yeah. Like, y'all try to take that light out again. It ain't gonna happen twice. Now I done told you, you're gonna have to get. You've had your fun, you've had your time in this mountain. The rocks don't want you here no more. Don't make us use force.
I would say another breeze, but this time you're guarded against it. It's not as disruptive as the previous, and all you can hear on the wind.
Whoa.
And then there's a brief pause as another, like, just faintly, like, just very faint breeze come through. Talentless hack.
Wow,
Ooh.
talentless. She kind of gets really loud at that, just talking to herself, and you see her like because I have my light, so you can see like my actions. I'm gonna march even further up ahead, as far as the string will allow me. Be like, well, I keep going this way, and you ain't showing yourself. Scared of the light, are you?
Nice comeback.
There's no response yet.
Mm-hmm.
But what's other people doing? I know Zed has been sort of back there. Sorry, hasn't really done much.
Yeah, I'm trying not to fall asleep right now. Okay, I'm standing up. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I'm just waiting to see what happens when they what that. But I'm gonna go next into the dark.
Well, I'm pretty far away from people, I think. So,
What are you
but
doing?
I am going to attempt to light a torch over here.
Are you being affected by the dark?
Not yet.
He is born in it, molded by it.
Oh, I thought we were talking metaphysical dark, not actual physical dark.
Who knows? Could be both.
And
Could be neither.
Because the mountain's always in the dark, so I couldn't imagine that the dark bothered the mountain. I figured it was the other kind of darkness.
all right, so I light it up and I kind of toss it a few feet away from me, or toss it a bit away from me over here. Like,
So, which one are you doing?
oh, I just whatever. It was just to lighting the torch.
Okay. Instantaneously
Fireplay.
light or snuff out. Okay.
Yeah, just so I didn't have to tinderbox it or whatever.
Yep,
And
yep.
yeah, and so then I kind of move farther over here. Okay. Merp. I guess I kind of check out the wall. Is there anything to see here? I kind of reach my hand out and it's like, oh, it's any secrets to behold here.
Along the wall, you don't notice anything, but you do hear commotion
Okay.
further in. Gundry yelling at somebody and stomping further away from you. Uh, yeah, you don't really notice anything at the wall, but you do feel a tug further in. Still,
Hmm. Well, I'll keep going.
all right. So you're following a wall, and what's Zed doing?
Uh, so Zed had kind of was following up Kozik as he was walking in, and Kozik kind of wandered off, and so he's got dark vision, so he could still see Kozik. He was just kind of keeping an eye on everybody, um, and occasionally looking back to see if these like, I guess, rock formations have moved or postured anymore. So he's just kind of keeping an eye out on things.
Alrighty. And Beldrin, Opal, Yavara. Because it seems like Gumdra's going in as far as she can, I guess, to the extent of the rope, which you definitely would hit the full range of the rope in here.
Maybe it's the shadow telling her what she
They're
doesn't want to know.
between Veldrin and either light source. Like, can he see it from the?
Can you see what?
Can he see the creature? Like, is it anywhere in like this area, or like between him and the light? Like, can he see it backlit by either light source?
I mean,
Or is it over where Gumdra is?
there's no
Or
creature. There's the shadowy hands in the dim light, though.
so okay. It's not attached to anything.
Because you'd see them reaching outward from the darkness towards any your light sources.
I wonder. We were drawn to this place because of, I admit me. A poor choice on my part, perhaps.
When I talked to the rocks outside, they didn't say that this path would be any safer than going round the mountain.
So through is best. But we need to get rid of the shadow first. Is the mark still on my head?
Yup.
Anyone else want to go try getting, fucked up by darkness?
And you can always opt to not pass a save and say I give in to it kind of thing. That is always an option.
Oh, Nevar can opt to fail it now?
Yeah. Because that's the equivalent of being like you might have felt someone like tugging at your mind and you're just like curious and delving and being like, I want to know what's going on. But alternatively, there's, when you when well, at this point you are aware of it, so that is an option.
Well, in the spirit of the shadow and secret finding, she'll give in.
Even angrier.
Fury 2! Electric Blue, I don't know.
All right, so you don't necessarily feel any angrier than you already are. However, other people might notice the symbol glowing just a little bit more. And speaking of fury, so Gumdrew, you're marching forward as far as the rope takes you, or do you just say, screw the rope, I'm coming after you?
You know what? That's a good idea because they said I was a talentless hack. All right. Don't they know I'm like an influencer? All right. People look up to me. I'm not talentless. And so I'm gonna drop that string and I'm just gonna march forward with the staff like above my head, almost maybe swinging it around a little bit.
All right, all right. So you march forward, and so give me just a straight up D20, because this cavern is very large. All right, and as you're marching in, it's almost like you know where you need to go. This some bitch done gone insulted my honor, and eventually
Mm-hmm.
you come to what appears to be very out of place, but if it's out of place, it's got to mean something. There's just like this mirror that is sitting in the middle of the cave. Like one of those old timey like mirrors that swings.
Harry Potter mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it big?
Oh yeah, it's huge. It is the size of like double doors. Almost a gateway of sorts.
I'm gonna look into the mirror.
Be careful, girl. Go through the door.
So you look into the mirror, and what you see is yourself, but the worst possible version of yourself. Dirty clothes, horrible hair, like your clothes are torn. Your fan, like it looks like there's a crowd around you, but all their backs are turned towards you, like they're giving you the sense of like they're rejecting you. Like basically all the worst case scenarios that Gumdra can think of is reflected in this mirror.
I think instinctively I'm gonna fix my hair and then like start like patting off like my clothes and stuff and checking to make sure it's not torn. And I don't think it would take too much to figure out that this mirror's just trying to piss me off, right? So I'm gonna swing my staff at it as hard as I can and just break it if I can.
All right. So it's not really moving, so just give me damage to see if you can do enough. I guess athletics would have been one way to do it. Oh,
8 bludgeoning damage.
I'm hearing beeping sounds. I think Sorry's internet's about to cut out.
Mhm.
Um.
Is it?
Oh, now I
It
hear.
is
Oh.
beeping.
Yeah, it's like a little beepy sound.
Oh. Yeah, I was
So
away. I was farther away. But...
so with an 8, there you'd feel a gust of wind, and all you can hear as this wind rushes past you is finally freedom. And the mirror shatters into a million bajillion little pieces. Why is that still a combat turn? Get rid of that.
I think I'll take this opportunity to alert the rest of the party and just be like, I think I accidentally released it, so be prepared. And I'm gonna ease my way back to the group, walking backwards.
All right, and as you're easing your way back, anybody with a light source, give me a. So if it is a non-magical light source, it'll be a dexterity save. If it is a magical light source, it's a wisdom save.
So cubed. Starry form lasts 10 minutes. About how long have we been in here?
Oh, let's see. So I did that and that. Probably about, I'd say 5.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll mine again too?
Yes. So Zed still has a light. Gumdra still has a light. Beldrin still has a light. Okay. So pretty much the only one that would be in darkness at this point would be Kozik.
Okay. Does it snuff the torch or something?
Yep. Light like the breeze comes through and it just looks like it's enough wind to knock out, torches, but well nobody's magical light went out, so you wouldn't really observe that. Um And at that point, Kozik, as you are back in the darkness, the dark vision. Yeah, so you guys would notice that there are no more hands reaching out. They have all, like, there's a moment where you hear a shattering sound somewhere in the distance, and then all the hands quickly retreat, like retract back to wherever they came from. And then Gum just saying what Gum just said, and at that point there's a gust of wind that just washes through the cavern. And then an
Did
eerie stillness.
did it get back to this torch behind us? Is that still on, or did that get snuffed out as well?
That one seems to still be active. And you hear the clip clops of Gumdra making her way.
Yep, that one's on me. That's my bad. It kept taunting me, telling me I was a talentless hack. And then there was this giant mirror, and it made me look so ugly, y'all. You would have done the same thing if it was you. I just smashed it to bits, and now, well, I don't know what's happening now.
There's just like I said, an awkward, just cold, quiet stillness. Only a faint breeze every so often.
Do I still feel a certain attraction to moving farther into the cave?
Oh yeah, that's still there.
Okay. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna move farther into the cave. I don't know.
All right, all right. And give me a perception.
Okay. Yeah.
17.
Nice.
So you could swear that you see something almost akin to like a chain with like a really burly imagine like a chain with like a little sickle or scythe on the end of it, so like a chain hook. And as you approach, it retracts just outside of your range of vision, and you can hear the sound of a chain being dragged across the rock.
Uh, well, as much as I want to keep going in, I mean, this does give me pause here. That I see somebody's swinging chain and hear its terrible dragging. I kind of well, I hazard to kind of shout out, and I don't know if anybody can hear me. I say, "Hey guys, is anybody there?"
Now, I'm not super
Can-
familiar with the group. Was that the Darkness calling again, or is that one of your friends?
Yeah, I don't know if anybody can
I
hear
guess
that
we
far
hear
away.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like I said, it's very quiet. So there's
Okay.
the echo is there.
There might
Um,
be something in here with us.
You don't say.
Uh, but I can't see the source of this anymore. Like I just you said the suggestion of a chain and I hear it dragging around, but I can't see it.
Yep, like well, it was on the edge of your vision, but then
Okay, so it's a ways away.
yep,
There's some rolls that just took place. Okay.
Yes. So Zed has been kind of in the back, and he's been keeping an eye out on everybody and seeing people go off in the darkness and come back. He saw Kozik go off in the darkness, and then a ways out, end up lighting up a torch, and kind of simultaneously we hear this shatter in the distance, and there's this ominous sort of breeze, and he would probably notice that the light source that Kozik had just went out, and then he hears Kozik holler out. So he probably would have already been walking over in that direction, but he's probably headed toward where he's hearing Kozik.
and your
And
dark vision 60.
yeah, he's got 60, and he's got his lantern out and on, but the hood is down, so it's only like 5 feet of dim light.
All right, so as you get within like eye shot of Kozik and bringing dark vision, I guess. Um, particularly Kozik was unawares of this, as you would see a chain, this metallic chain, coming out of the wall, and Kozik's AC is
Merely
very low.
11.
Hello?
Oh, there you are.
Well, something happened. My computer shut down and said it was going to restart. Now it wants a key and I can't find it. And then I remembered I had a telephone. So I'm just talking to you guys through my phone.
Maybe it's a Windows update. Um, or Windows 10 becoming Windows 11 because they're probably forcing that now.
Something like that. Yeah.
But yeah. So you would see this chain fly out of the wall.
Fly out.
Wait, what? Can you tell me what happened?
Oh, so
I got there
much.
right when like somebody said thanks for releasing me. I mean, that's the last time I was there.
Then lights went out. Kozik saw some chain thing, and things are
I'm
happening.
wandering I'm wandering out there in the darkness and Zed is kind of coming to see what's going on.
And all the lights went out at the same time.
No, just one.
Well, just mine. Just mine. Everybody
Oh,
else made their save, so they're fine.
oh, okay.
I'm far away and I'm looking around.
2d6.
Okay.
So Kozik. Yeah, 2d6 plus 4. So these chains lash out and basically try and envelop you.
Ah,
Two, two, three. For 7 points of reference this slashing damage.
ah.
And you are grappled as the chain has grabbed onto you. Your speed is 0, but it does not mean that whatever it is cannot drag you away.
So, and Zed can see this with the dark vision.
Yep.
All right. Um, Zed's going to. or- So he'll walk up like 10 feet or so, 10 or 15 feet. He'll kind of like do one of those things where he's already kind of walking and being careful, because he's not really sure what's going on in the dark. And he can kind of see this chain lash out. And as it starts to wrap around Kozik, he kind of starts to pick up his pace a little bit, kind of walk into a bit of a jog. And once he gets basically into full stride, if anyone can see him, he just disappears. And he's gonna blink behind, or not behind Kozik, but just uh to his side, using a bonus action to basically Misty Step, but it's his rogue mantle thing. And if possible, if you would allow me, he's gonna try and attack the chain and break it.
Well, let's do some initiative.
Grr.
Oh, it needs, I don't know how to get in that line, but
Yeah, I'll roll it.
trying to figure this thing out. I just can't find my key. They're asking for a key. Ugh.
So, 2, 3, 5. Missing Opal. We're missing Opal.
Oh, sorry. Oh, initiative. You got a
5,
boss.
6. And we're
17
missing a
movement.
Niavara.
Illness. Not my friend.
So
My apologies.
initiative.
You know what's bad when you're curled up, like face down on, like you don't have anything all around you. You're just in a little fetal position. Come on, game, load up.
Load up.
I'm gonna reload the page and see if that works. It is not. Can you kick me, cubed?
I don't see in. There's 2 left.
Do you see me back in?
I do now.
Yeah, can you kick me out? Wait, there you
Up,
go.
up.
I'm going to take it as I was stuck in purgatory and mod interference was what was.
In purgatory again.
There you go.
Waiting for roll. All right. You're in. Zid, do your thing.
Right. No.
So you try and hit a chain, and your sword just bounces right off of it. Anything else?
Pretty much all my economy there.
All right, Opal. You hear
Oh,
commotion off in the distance.
I think it is time to go. It is go time. Go. I'm gonna measure at 20 feet from Milton and see how far I can go before the light is out. Ah. Oh wait, I have torches. Ethel's going to light a torch and just schmoove it.
All right, that's an action.
Because the question is, does Zedrin or Funny Man Kozak have a light on them at the moment?
Zed's got a hooded lantern, but it's just showing 5 feet of dim light, so I'm not sure if you'd see us.
I mean, they'd see dim light in darkness.
Yeah,
But I don't see what's
you'd probably just see us.
Yeah.
what's happening. Okay. Yeah, getting closer. I still have the measuring tool out. 20 feet. Wait, I lit a torch. I can move an additional 10 feet.
So light there, light there, light there.
And
Okay.
that's my turn. Because
right.
I can't see the thing, I can't attack the thing.
All right, Veldrin.
Well, I am a light. So wherever I go, there's light until that ends. He's gonna go this way.
Okay.
And 'cause it was like over here was where the mirror was, right?
Yep, pretty far off because Gumdra had. How far
Yeah.
out was it? Like, I remember how many feet of rope Gumdra had. At least a round's worth of movement. I know that much.
Mm-hmm. I
Like
just wanted
100.
to see if there was anything inscribed on like the frame of the mirror.
You wouldn't be close enough.
Okay.
Like 120 feet. I know Gumdra didn't go that far. Oh wait, no, she dropped the rope. I had to double check. For posterity's sake, since the map is not necessarily to scale, and you
Yeah.
have 120 dark vision, it's just too far for you to be able to
Okay.
determine any details from that distance, other than a
Okay.
broken mirror. Is there anything else?
Um, I don't think I have anything that isn't that I can do in like a bonus action or reaction.
Okie dokie. And sorry, was there anything you want to do? I know you're only on your phone.
Uh, I I don't even know what's happening, honestly. Sorry, I'm trying to deal with my computer at the same time I'm listening, but I'm not listening very well, so I'm not sure what we're trying to do.
All right.
What are we trying to do?
Good question.
I
What
know we
is it?
got an initiative, and then I'm not sure. Are you trying to like kill this thing that came out of the?
Out of the mirror.
The wall or the mirror out of the mirror? Gumdra hit the mirror, this thing came out of the mirror, we're trying to kill it? Is it a
Mhm.
physical object, a physical thing?
I mean, nothing came out of the mirror that Gumdra, like it, nothing appeared there where the mirror was. It's just things are happening.
Oh, okay, I just heard it say I'm free, so I thought something came out. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and move on. I'm not sure what's happening, so go ahead and move on.
All right, so you mosey back to the elementals and hold the line with them because they will be needing to hold the line in a second. Ivara,
So, Gumdra, free something, did we?
Well, I just broke a mirror, and you know what they say about mirrors and bad luck.
Oh, it's horrible luck. Why'd you do that?
Well, it was showing me some awful images, and I thought it was just the darkness playing. It was taunting me, and it was. We had a whole conversation.
Uh-huh. And you let it get the best of you.
I mean, admittedly, I probably shouldn't have broke the mirror,
Mhm.
but on the other side of things, right? We came here to defeat this darkness to save the rock people, and you can't defeat it if it's stuck in a mirror, right?
Uh, I think there's a couple ways that you could defeat something stuck in a mirror.
I
Without
guess we could
having...
have drew a blanket over it,
Yeah, and brought it out with us.
but it was big. This thing is bigger than me.
Then we have a couple people carry it. She winks.
Yep. I don't think it's too bad. It didn't chase me or nothing.
an angry wink.
Oh yeah, furious. Well, what was it saying?
It said I was a hack and I had no talent, and then it showed pictures of me with my hair done poorly.
It was undermining you, showing you what you were afraid of.
Yep.
Well, I'm surprised that you found the mirror, because seeing as I wandered around this fucking place for goddamn ages and I couldn't find a goddamn thing.
Oh, well, that's because me and you was that string that we was using. I just let go and kept going anyway, and so it was a little further out.
Well, that's so fucking typical.
Mhm.
Typical. And she's going to try and do a... I have the sense that a fight's about to start now.
I mean, there's commotion coming from Kozik's area.
Shadow guide me. I still have that thing on my head, yes, ma'am? And she points up.
Yep, it's still there.
Does she? Yes'm. It's
Unfortunate.
still there and glowing.
Will make the Lady of Madness guide my hand and steal my blade. And she,
You think they're in a
casts...
kerfuffle or something?
I can only hope so. Cast Spirit Guardians. Little Faye danced around her. Um,
That's convenient.
Catch.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh.
Saving throw. Okay.
Nope. Oh wait, no?
Whenever a creature enters the emanation or ends its turn there, the creatures must make a wisdom saving throw. 20. And
That's
what's the
so
DC?
funny.
17.
17.
We
I immediately start hearing hissing as the fairies go after them.
just no, it's plus. All right, and also give me some damage rolls.
Lady of Madness. Oh wait, it's only I have to pick one or the other. She's guided by if for good or neutral. Okay, I guess it's, the radiant damage, so I think it's the first of the two. It's 3d8.
All right, 8.
That's so pathetic. I looked at the breakdown.
All right, so you cast your spirit guardians, and your flittering little fairies look angry as fuck, and they just start stabbing at the air around you.
Get it, girl.
Probably a couple of them try and murder
No friendly
Gumdra, huh?
fire.
Just a little
No
friendly fire. That's
friendly
so angry.
fire.
No, it's not. They'll
The side
stand
eye,
where you
Eric.
are.
No, you said there was commotion down in Kozik's area, so she's heard it. And she will march forward into the great unknown. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She ends here.
All right, all right. So,
Whenever this emanation enters a creature's space.
yep.
So I think that's a shit ton of. She just marched through. If she marched through a sea of them.
All right, Kozik, you are grappled by a chain flying out of the wall.
Right, and if I want to try to break the grapple, that's just like an athletics check?
Yep. So it'll be an action and an athletics. I think it's athletics or acrobatics because they usually give you the
I would
option to
probably
squeeze
say
out or
it's my
strength.
my strength, yeah. Right, so that's my actions. I'm trying to free myself. Yar, so let's try. You know what? I am gonna try an inspiration. I'm gonna dig deep, see if I can pull on that dwarven inner strength to get me through this. Fourteen's as good as it gets.
Consult. Scene did. All right, that is exactly the number you needed.
Nice. So
DC 14. Yep.
I struggle and I'm not quite making it, and then, I think of those old dwarven caves back home, and I need to get back there, and I'm able to throw the chains off my shoulders and wriggle free. And yeah, now I'm going to probably I'll move away from my space, probably about 20 feet.
All right, so move to wait. And then we will get to Gumdra.
Zed, get away from there. It might get you too. That's my turn.
I don't think I would be able to see Kozik, right? Because Zed has the light, but the light
Correct.
was only 5 feet. Okay, well then,
Wait, hold
ignoring
on.
Kozik. Mhm, mhm.
Just barely in dim light. Because Opal lit a torch, and that's 20 and 20.
Hmm.
So you
What
could
what
see
is
something.
Kozik's expression right now? Like, is he being very hasty? Is he scared? Like from a distance, what would I be able to pick up? You think?
I would say I'm huffing and puffing, and I'm kind of looking over towards the wall and where I see Zed, and I'm kind of yeah, I'm a little shocked.
Okay, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I got like 40 movement speed. So I'm gonna get close-ish, and I still have my staff lit up by the light spell that didn't get snuffed out earlier. And I bringing this, is there anything we can see with the light going on, or not really?
Oh, there's chains emanating from the wall that Kozik has broken free, and they seem to like they're slowly reeling back into the wall. And these are like
Okay.
nasty looking chains, like not just like a tire chain. It's like a chain with like this scythe or like hook on the end of it.
All right. Well, then I think I'm just gonna use Shield of Faith. Uh, it's the same thing. I'm gonna have like water coming out of this canteen, and it's gonna float in front of me for just a second, and then I'm just gonna just squirt it right at Kozik and try to drench him as much as I can. It gets all over his armor, his hands, his legs, everything. I'm just coating him in water, right? And I'm like, "You're welcome. Now you can get back in there and show that thing who's boss, right?"
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no
It's like
problem. And
seltzer.
if you ever need more water, I'm always here. I can make as much as you need. I can make like 60 gallons of it.
Okay.
And in my turn there.
All right.
Yeah, oh yeah, you plus 2 AC.
Love it.
Creature in question. Round. A creature, humanoid in shape, covered from head to toe, wrapped in chains. Several of them, in fact. All of them seem like they have these like nasty looking hooks on the end of them. Artwork. And he has like this almost like tarnished, like reddish skin. And like I said, he's just head to toe, just covered in chains, but these chains seem to move like serpents around his body, animated. And it's seeing Gundra do that, you can, audibly hear it speak. Sage of the mountain. This will be fun. And then it is going to focus its attacks. Yep, it's going to focus its attacks on Gumdra. And you see two of these chains just whip out from its body, just like Scorpion from Mortal Kombating in Gumdra's direction. That's an action. And also, within 30 feet, see, its turn. Oh, it's when it starts. Damn. Okay, so I had to check something. So yeah, it's gonna attack Gumdra with its chain. Actually, yeah. Attack. Normal. Attack.
That's gonna hit. Mhm.
It's a 16 hit though.
Yeah,
All
they're
right.
both cute. I should have healed myself before this because that took me out. I have 0 hit points.
No, no.
Ignore the concentration that drops because I'm unconscious. So you would see as these chains are like coming out and flashing Gumdra up, her concentration was definitely on Kozik. You could see like one hand was kind of extended always, like you were always her focus, right? And then as soon as you see these things whip into her and it's ripping like strips of like furry flesh off of her and everything, she just collapses onto the cave floor and suddenly you feel very dry. Like all that water she had like soaked you with, it's just completely evaporated. It's gone completely.
Oh.
And as it downs her, the chains do not relinquish their grasp because they don't need to. There's plenty of them. So normally you do it would be a grapple check, but since it knocked you unconscious, it just has your body now. And that was its attack. And it's not even gonna bother moving. It's just gonna drag you in front of it.
Oh, that would have snuffed out her light too, because it was a light spell.
Wouldn't it have? Is a light concentration?
It's not concentration, but
Duration. Yeah. I was
yeah.
just wondering. Um, yeah. So you guys can see this thing like basically down Gundra, and now it's using her body as a human shield. So any ranged attacks will have a chance of hitting Gumdra. And now I can put him on the board in the initiative. There we go. Boop. All right. Which brings us to Zed.
Um, let's see. Well, I did just realize, I don't know that it would have changed much, but I should have had advantage on my last attack.
That's kind of too far now. That
No,
was a ways
no,
back.
that's a whole round ago. Um, I just dawned on me because I was like, wait, never mind. Um, well, I guess to do what I forgot to do last time, I'll bonus action to uh teleport. Trying to think of where I want to be. Um, here, I guess. And it's kind of like if you could see Zed, he's he's like he was like 15 or so feet away, and it looks like he's starting to attack and just like with his rapier, and it probably kind of looks a little weird. He's just like, you're way out of range, dude. And then as soon as he's like mid lunge, he just disappears and reappears next to this thing. Um, continues his strike.
Oh yeah, I also forgot to
Vantage.
mention, on its turn, you would have seen several chains appearing where the elementals are, as they have kind of gotten locked into a combat.
Okay. Yeah, that is a 12.
That is a Miss Rooney. Once again, your sword just bounces off of its chains, just doink.
Awesome.
and an unconscious Gumdra. Opal.
Oh, it's my turn. Can we see the creature now?
I don't think there's any light over there.
Didn't Zed have the dim thing? The dim lantern, or was that extinguished?
I does it. He has 5 feet of dim light.
So it'd be dim. So yeah.
Awesome.
Lift up the hood.
Lightning launcher. I'll make some light.
Alrighty. Okay. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Before
Roll me a d20.
A d20. Got a boss. 14.
So a 14 would miss Gumdra.
Oh,
As you take your first shot, it moves Gumdra's body to try and block your arrow or your lightning launcher. But you just barely manage to hit the thing.
mm-hmm.
So roll damage is normal.
Gotcha. 12.
Okay. All right, so your second attack.
Uh, seeing Gunpro makes me very worried. Uh, considering my options is the best way of putting it. If I attack again, I'd have to avoid hitting Gumdra, wouldn't I?
Yep, it seems like it is using Gumdra's unconscious body as a shield now.
Coward.
Big coward.
And you say that
I'm
out
not
loud?
confident enough. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. Anyway, what's your plan?
Oh. Opal does not have the faith in her shot in this dim light to take another shot at Gundra's expense.
So it seems like it notices your pause the second shot and it just says coward.
Coming from the guy using a body as a shield. Fucking rich.
That's all you are to me, father.
Ah, cute.
All right, is that Opal's turn?
Yeah, that's Opal's turn.
Veldrin.
She's not gonna let somebody bait her into that.
Um, like the mirror could have something important on it, but also people are dying out there.
All right, I see movement.
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else.
All right. Its turn. So there's a hissing cackle as this thing is going to Dang it, I keep forgetting to do this. Hold on. No. Creature the note C starts its turn within 30 feet. What's a reaction? Okay. Okay. All right. It's one reaction. That's it. So it is going to cackle and utilize an ability. Up to 14 is going to see 60 feet. Yeah, so like at this point you start to notice like there are chains that have been detached from its body at some point. And so they animate. And reach out towards Opal. It's going to use that. It gets 4. 2, 3, 4.
Are those melee attacks or ranged attacks?
These are melee attacks, but with reach.
All but one of those would hit.
All right.
Uh-oh. Oh, Opal's down. Oh,
All right.
ow.
So you were like coward, and you definitely got its attention. Ugh. It is kicking y'all's butt apparently. And you said the third one was the one that knocked you down.
No, the second.
Oh,
That
that
last
is
one would just be a failed death save.
oh, that is unfortunate then. Then it is not relenting. So it's
Yeah.
using its extra because you said the second one knocked you down.
The third one would hit an unconscious Opal.
Yep. So that adds 1 tally to your failed save.
Oh
Death
no.
saving throw. And that brings us to Sari, who's kind of having to hold a line. The elementals. Yep. Um. Yeah. Fortunately, I think Sari hasn't been able to get back in yet.
Nope. So all I can do is listen.
All right. Um. Iavara, I guess. Sorry, is this holding the line with the elementals?
Okay.
So Niavara, what you got? You're real angry. I should say Niavara is very angry. And 2 of her party members have just gotten mollywopped.
Severely injured. Yep. It's called. She's going to go kick ass. She's going to finish walking over. What is the radius of this. I'm going to put it down so that we all know. 'Cause I also forget.
I think it's 15. It's 15 or 20. I always get the exact number.
15-foot emanation.
Just out of reach.
Five, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, it'd still end up there. 30 foot. Still just out of reach.
Yeah,
would
that would
need
put
to-
you in reach.
Feral fairies descend upon the man.
Very
Do you
angry
see anything?
fairies.
Very angry fairies with worm-like tails, one might say. That is a failure. Assuming that there's no... Oh, those have modifiers?
Yep.
.3d8 radiant damage. Roll. Still horrible. Better. As I enter his space.
Yep, and that's just the movement, so you still have an action. And you don't have to worry about Gumdra getting in the way.
Is she just unconscious, or is she, like, dead?
She is unconscious and being used as a human shield.
And dying.
And dying.
Uh-oh.
That is really not ideal.
I mean, technically, two of your party members are currently dying. Interestingly enough, Opal's in worse shape because the thing downed her, but used the rest of its attacks to basically tack on an extra death counter. This thing is relentless.
She's going to cast Mass Healing Word.
What's that look like when you're angry?
You know, I'm going to say, it's the Fury, right?
Yep.
Fury, Lady of Madness, Lady of Passion. Right? So it's like a bright emanation. Similar to, like, you know, a big bonfire going out. Light energy. You know, a red candle being lit.
Alrighty. Oh, some heat.
That did not add my spellcasting modifier. My spellcasting modifier is 4, so it's 9.
So you guys who are knocked to 0 or below, go heal up for 9.
Everyone can grab 9 hit points.
Nice.
Yeah, true.
Except
true.
the enemy.
Wow, how'd you do that?
Mass Healing Word. It
That's
is
cool.
not a great spell, but it works. Not great healing. But as long as you're within 60 feet of me, and I think everyone is. Oh, you might not be sorry.
But I'm doing all right.
And she turns, looks like her head snaps to the beast. And she's like, there you are. It's quite rude to hide in the shadows like this when you're so obviously capable of doing it the normal way. And she takes out her knives to prepare herself for the onslaught.
Alrighty.
Still have an action.
No, I don't. Oh, fuck! Mass healing is a bonus action.
It's a bonus
God,
action, yeah.
a lot. Excuse. So that's a spell.
Cast a cantrip.
I can't cast a cantrip.
Why
Speaking
can't
of
cast a
that,
cantrip?
golden candle. The red candle burns again.
Some more damage. Boop. He's still pretty good. All right, so you give him a good scorchins. Scorcheroni
Yep.
and cheese.
And now it's actually Kozik's turn.
All right, Kozik, you're up.
Right. I'm gonna move over there, and well, maybe one more.
I technically have a cutscene for Opal for being unconscious, but I have time.
Well,
Or maybe
whatever,
when they
that's good
long
enough.
rest, we'll.
And yeah, I'm gonna have to try to. So if I try to hit this guy with a distance attack, do I still risk hitting Gumdra?
Oh yeah, still has her grappled.
Yeah, that's a problem. But I really want to shoot something at him. I don't know how to do that. Let's see.
Sometimes you just gotta risk it for the biscuit.
That does sound pretty good.
I'm sure
Yeah, and then
Gumdra would beg to differ.
Get
Gumdra's got
down here.
9. Yeah.
Come closer, Kozik. Get a different angle on the fucker.
Well, it's not
Gumdra.
about angle, is it? It's about her being grappled, right?
She's now conscious. Get closer.
I kind of picture her like conscious, eyes like flickered open, but she's still restrained by these chains and still being like a human shield right now.
God. Okay,
The
well,
moral dilemma.
fuck, I'll just be a target though for the. You know what I'll do? Well, I already moved.
I mean, it's your turn,
Yeah.
so if you could move to wherever you want to, I mean, it's your turn.
Where was I? I think I was just over.
Hit Control Z. It'll revert your last whatever.
There we go.
Oh,
And
move the camera. Let's do that so you can see him.
oops.
Spacebar.
Yeah, I lost the my mouse there. Okay, so I'm gonna move over there, and as I am running over there to be near Gumdra, I'm gonna pull this potion out, and I'm gonna use my action to administer this potion to Gumdra and throw it in her mouth here.
So very
I
akin
mean,
to when she's throwing water in your face, you're throwing a potion in her face.
that's right. Actually, I'm gonna put it in my mouth and not swallow it and spit it. No, I'm not gonna do that. But
baby bird me a potion.
sorry, I'm just getting the right potion here.
Oh, sorry. You're working, yeah. That's a bummer.
Nice, not bad. So I kind of go, kind of ran over there and I'm pulling the cork out, and it's Gumdra's kind of like wide-eyed there, being encircled by these chains. I kind of like force it down in the side of her mouth there and hope that she accepts it.
Yeah, of course.
It's good for you. It's don't worry, it's not poison. Gurp gurp gurp. Yeah.
I kind of see these chains because they were so lengthy as like she's not just like moving side to side, it's up and down, and she's elevated her hooves, probably barely dragging the ground, right? And somehow you're managing to get this potion into her mouth and she's being like kind of flung about.
Yeah, it's kind of it's kind of like Doc Ock or something, right? It's like
Yeah.
you're kind of being waved about, but nice. That's my turn. I'm glad I was able to help somewhat.
All right, Gumdra.
I would like to break this grapple from the chains.
All right, in athletics or acrobatics, it is a
Oh, I'm bad at both of
DC
those.
DC 14.
Hmm. All right. Oh, just had to believe.
All right.
Nice.
Thanks to maybe it's thanks to a little bit of the moisture from Kozik hitting you with that potion that you were able to.
Moisture.
Let's see, acrobatics of dexterity. You were able to like slip free as it was like waving you about, and you used its momentum as it's trying to maneuver you in between itself and all these range people that you managed to slip free, which gives you a movement.
Okay. Uh, I'm gonna use Step of the Wind with a key point so that I can disengage. And actually, which one of those gives me like the better defense? No, yeah, I need it. I needed to get out. Because that's my action to get out of the grapple, right?
Yes.
I would think so. Okay. Um, her eyes are gonna like lock onto Kozik for a minute, and she's like, "Okay, I'll get you back in just a minute." And she's like worming her way out of these chains, and then as soon as the hooves clop down on this cavern floor, right, she's booking it 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. I'm gonna come all the way over here, and that was my bonus action movement and action. So in my turn, kind of not necessarily hiding behind Opal, but trying to get in a position to where I'm not going to be the next target, and I can
That's right.
do some recovery.
I'm back. Yes.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Also,
What's the
DMG.
saying that you don't have to be faster than the bear, you just have to be faster than your friend?
Right.
That's kind of where we're at, it seems like, with you.
Oh, that's terrible. But now Sari can play. So she's going to come in and clobber this thing. Right.
All right, so we'll just say because I just sort of had you in the background, like helping the elementals until tech issue resolved. I think you were like right
Okay.
there.
I was right there.
So
Okay.
we'll just we'll do your turn first and then start the new round.
Okay. Oh gosh, I was far away. Okay, where is this? Oh, right. Where's the critter that we're fighting that Gumdra's um
Against the
Down
wall.
towards where Zed is.
Yeah,
right where Gumdra is? Oh, over here. Okay. My scums are over here.
I just ran away.
Oh, you did get up.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
but
saved me.
why do I have to be so far away? I can only go 30 feet.
You could dash and go 60.
But then that'll be your whole turn, basically.
And these guys are in the way. Like Kozik's totally in the way for me to do anything, like a ranged attack or something.
No, you could range attack.
You could shoot over his head.
Hmm.
Yeah, generally in game terms, there's no danger that you'll hit me unless there's like a special circumstance or whatever.
Like a natural one.
Okay.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
being grappled and used as a human shield or whatever. So
Mhm.
All right. So I am going to. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and use the arcane crossbow at this point. The arcane loaded hand crossbow.
now,
I
not
think
to be a stick in the mud, but didn't that incur some damage last time or something?
it did, and nobody has mended it.
It did?
Remember you
Well,
rolling that one,
crap.
and the string broke?
Oh,
Oh, I
yeah.
remember that.
I only say that because it's such a rad weapon, and I was like bummed that it was not. It was like, oh, it broke.
And it hasn't been fixed. Well, that doesn't sound like sorry to me. I would think she'd fix it right away, but okay. And if I do a javelin of lightning,
That
then
has
Kozik's
been
right in
used
my
for the day.
trail. Oh, has we already? Oh, we're on the same day.
Yes, the same day.
Well, frack-a-doodle doo. Okay. I guess I can just only throw a regular javelin. Although my javelins are um what do you call them? Like magic weapon mastery, or there's some, what is it?
Mastery.
Yeah,
If you
okay.
hit, the target is slowed.
They have a pretty short range, though, right? Or no?
A
I'm looking at
javelin?
it right now.
I would think that could go at least
I
60
think it's like
feet.
20 feet or something.
Really? That's sad.
Well,
Javelin.
you have movement to get
There,
there.
why does one, it says 20 feet but 60 feet. What does that mean?
That means if you want to throw it
No, it says
extra,
30 but 120.
3120.
30/120.
so
What does
30
that
would
mean?
be a regular roll, and anything above 30, you have to roll with disadvantage.
Because it's
Okay,
out of
so
its
I could
range.
throw my javelin. So I could throw the javelin up to 120 feet with disadvantage. That's the idea?
Yep.
Okay.
But you have your movement too, right?
Yes, I reckon I should
Like
do
if you
that
wanted to
first,
get
huh?
closer.
Yeah, I should do that first. Let me get, let's see. Wait, first I gotta. So I got 30 feet, right? Okay. Oh, now I'm just 20 feet away. Sweet. Right. I don't have to worry about that disadvantage. And then I've got, I'm trying to savage attack. I guess I get to do 2 rolls and take the better of the 2, but is that only for one of my, because I get 2 attacks. I'm just trying to get, sorry guys, I'm
Yeah,
trying to get my,
that's only once per turn.
once per turn? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna do both my attacks. Well, let's see. First, I'll do the.
What kind of Feltrin? Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take that one.
Well, it would be on the
It's your
damage, not on the attack roll.
What's that?
So it's if you hit is when Savage Attacker applies.
Oh, it's on the damage. Okay, my bad.
But those are
Well, those were my
2 attacks.
two attack rolls. Yeah, two
So the
attacks.
18 would hit,
Okay.
minus 2 javelins.
Now I'm definitely going to use the savage attacker here. Do a second damage roll. Well, all right. Didn't save the day, but I did some damage.
I mean, you
Hey,
did the
that's
maximum
max damage
potential.
for javelin.
Oh, well, then there you go. It is, isn't it? Cool.
All right. So, Zed, at the start of your turn, I kept forgetting to use this. Give me a wisdom saving throw. What? These. Okay. So, as you're looking at this thing, like, you know, you're face to face with it, and it just has this unnerving look in its eye, like with this mask that's on it, and like the look in its eye, the like wild glare. You have the frightened condition. Frightened. Right. And that was at like the start of your
Oh,
turn.
hey, I have a +2 bonus to my I have a +2 bonus to my attacks. Does that help that 13 at all? It'd be a 15?
Looks like it was already calculated.
Was it?
Yeah, D20 plus 2 plus 3. You rolled an 8.
Okay, what's the 3 then? If that would a 2 and a 3. So the
proficiency.
3 is
2.
proficiency.
Okay.
And then the 2's your strength, right?
So it's from my amulet the amulet of the devout that I have a +2. So is that on top of that 2 and 3?
I think it is, right? Because it should be your ability modifier plus your proficiency, which is already on there. So the amulet's not calculated, I don't think.
That's just for spell attacks, though.
Yeah, pretty sure it's
Oh.
for spell.
No, the amulet. No, it
Yeah.
isn't just
Yep.
for spell attacks.
While you wear this holy symbol, you gain plus 2 bonus to spell attack rolls and the saving throw DCs of your spells. Because
Oh, I just read
the Amulet of
attack
Devout
rolls.
doesn't make all of your rolls plus 2, just stuff tied to your devotion.
I see it now. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that.
All right. So, Zed, you're frightened. Ooh.
All right. Let's see.
Ooh.
I guess it doesn't really change what I was gonna. Bonus action for steady aim, so I can not have to roll a disadvantage. Actually, try again.
Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. Can't willingly move closer to the source of its. So it would be a normal roll.
Yeah. My God, dude, I cannot hit today.
So you swing your sword and take off the chains again.
Yep. Think I would learn. That's my turn.
All right. Opal.
I back up from Neovir's also helpful help at healing.
9 whole hit points.
Delicious. Ow.
Yeah, you were like, coward, and then it's like, okay, bet.
I wasn't wrong. He is a coward.
That's funny.
Only cowards use people to block. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Lightning launcher. Without somebody to hit, I have nothing to fear. 22.
Yep, that would hit.
And just to get it out of the way, the extra attack, 25.
Yep, that would also hit.
16
Nice.
into... Oh, that was an attack roll. Those are both attack rolls. I'm a fool.
There we
7
go.
into 21 total damage for this round.
That one.
Nice. These lightning bolts are streaking through the cave darkness.
Yep. Then Veldrin.
I am gonna use my crossbow.
Everyone in the group with a cool crossbow.
Yeah.
Yep, a 21 will hit.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, definitely get a crossbow bolt lodged into it.
And then I forgot to do this. It says as a bonus action, I can activate one of the constellations. I wanted to activate the flames. So does that take effect at the start of my turn? Like, if I did it in the order I wanted it to? Because
I
it says
mean,
until
it's your
the end of your
turn,
next
so
turn.
because you had it up already, right?
Yeah, it just says once, like when I hit a creature
Yep, which would
using
be
the
now.
crossbow. Okay, so it does 2d8 fire damage. 16 damage.
All right. So your fire, you activate the fire to hit this thing, and it seems completely and utterly unfazed by flame.
Boo.
Like the bolt, it seems like the bolt got more of a reaction than the fire did. All right. Unless you had anything else, it's gonna be our boy's turn here.
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. So it is going to. Let's see. 5, 10. Check. All right, so it's normal chains. It's there. I mean, there's some pretty interesting targets next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seemed to be aware that it had success hitting Kozik before. And Zed seems like he's like scared of it. So it is going to attack I guess. Because you look at it and it's like looking at Zed and seeing not necessarily Zed cowering, but like it seems like it knows that it's had some effect on him, like maybe a little bit of a shaky hand or like shaky palm kind of thing, extra beads of sweat. And it sees Kozik over there where it's slashed the crap out of him before, so it's like it has enough intelligence to be able to try and target who it might perceive as closer to death. So it's going up to Kozik.
Yeah. I mean, yes, I'm the best target.
Normal attack.
Oh yeah.
Damage. Rumble damage. So so 19 and 15.
Is that 30? That's 34, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Taking a beating. These kind of sharp chains whirl around me and start cutting me. Do they grapple me too?
Damn.
Yeah, so on your turn, you get to make an escape attempt.
Is
Okay.
it doing the extra piercing damage? And it should be?
Let me check.
Because it says it does extra piercing if it's got someone restrained. At the start of each of its turns, it does.
Oh, it
That's
is
when the
adding that, isn't it?
2d6. Yeah.
So -3, 5. So -9. So you get 9 more health back. Yeah, didn't even notice it was doing that.
Oh, okay. So for the sake of that, I get 9 back. Okay.
Good eye. I mean, it is also like on the brink of death, so
No,
maybe
I'm
before it was doing more damage, but now it's severely weakened. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yep, totally fine.
Yarg, and I'm crying out in pain and struggling. You fiend!
But that is its turn, which brings us to Sorry.
All right. I'm gonna run up behind it. So now I'm flanking with Zed, right?
Yep.
And now I can get that mofo. So I'm gonna use relax. Which, if I hit a creature with the weapon, I can force the creature to make a Constitution saving throw. DC plus ability modifier. On a failed save, the creature has to be in the prone condition. Okay. Let's see.
Okay. Knocking the chain guy over.
Ooh,
Hey, let's
nice.
go.
That would
Nice.
definitely hit. And you get an inspiration for it being a crit.
Nice. So the other one hit too?
Yep, they both hit.
Okay. And then one of my damage, I get critical hit, right?
Yep. Technically critical hit and
Oh.
savage attacker.
Yeah, well, I better do that one again because that didn't work out. Okay, that's a little better.
13 is enough.
To kill it completely?
Yep. As its
Yay!
chains, its body collapsed to the ground, and the chains that are currently wrapped around Kozik slump and hit the ground.
Yeah.
Ugh, I maybe I feel
What
the
happens to its
chains
body? Like, does
go
it?
limp off of me as I kind of, oh, God, you got it.
I took my battle axe and I put it right in his fucking neck, and it was hanging half off when he fell. His head was.
So as you fell this creature, its body slumps to the ground, and you see flames start to like sparks, and then flames start to like lick off of its flesh until it's essentially burned to a crisp, burned to ash, leaving a scorch mark in the floor in the shape of its body.
Whoa.
And the chains came off Kozik. I'm gonna run over to Kozik and give him some juice, man. He needs some hit points.
Zed's gonna if there so there's like just nothing left. Is it just ash?
Yep,
Yeah.
like imagine like a nuclear bomb went off and like there's just a shadow there. It's kind of like that. Just like a shadow's like scorch mark in the ground.
So Zed's still got his rapier out. He's gonna kind of glance down. He's missed every single hit. He was the first thing to try. He was the first person to swing at this thing. He missed every single time. He's
Right.
gonna kind
Oh,
of look down at his
that's
rapier.
painful.
He almost in like kind of scoffs and like shakes his head a little bit, and he sheathes it. And as he's sheathing it, he's kind of looking down, putting it in the sheath. And he sees this ash, and he's just gonna kick the ash away, just kind of disperse it, just in like a bit of spite.
Oh, we all have a bad round. Do you not remember the one time I was like hypnotized the entire go?
Yeah.
It'll be okay, Zed.
Kozik, how bad are your where are you on your hit points?
Oh, I'm pretty low.
Is
At this
is
point,
anybody else low?
Yeah,
I think a few people
pretty
are.
low.
Yeah.
But I can heal
Yeah.
myself.
You can
At this
heal
point,
I
yourself,
can't.
too.
and who else needs help? Because I'm gonna
I
split them
need
up.
healing.
Well, I could give you like all of the stuff out of my pool unless somebody else needs help too. I have 35 hit points I can give away
You can
from
give
my.
me as much as you can because everyone else always rejects other people's healing, so I'll take it.
Okay, nobody else needs that, right?
No one's to Kozik's point. No one's speaking up right now.
Yeah,
Um,
it seems that way.
I could use some. I'm like a quarter health.
for narrative's sake, too, just for the scene, Zed's gonna lift up the hood, kind of like raise the hood on his lantern, so that we all are in light right now.
Uh,
Um,
looking
being that
pretty
we
bad.
just had this thing kind of jump out of the shadows. Just a little moment
Ugh.
of a place that we can regroup, kind of check our wounds.
Yeah. How bad are you, Kozik? How low are you?
I'm at about 10.
How about you, Gumdra?
He gave me a healing potion, so I'm at 18.
All right,
So yeah, you can split it.
I'm gonna give Kozik 20 hit points, and I'm gonna give Kozik 25 hit points, and I'm gonna give Gumdra 10.
Nice. That's a nice reserve. I'm feeling better already. All right.
I lay my hands upon you, and all that beautiful nature healing energy that I have a connection to just passes into you, and my hands glow a little bit, and I pass that healing on to you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm
Yes, and
grateful.
then and Gumdra you as well. I put my hands on you and give you that healing.
I sure appreciate it. I didn't think that some kind of chain monster is gonna come out of a mirror.
It's not something you would think of, right?
Right, I thought it was just playing. It seemed like it was running away from us all day, and everybody who went out into the darkness, it would mess with them, but it would always get away from them. And then I guess it was baiting us into a trap.
Is this the thing that the hands were coming out of? Is this the thing that the shadow hands were?
I
I mean,
think
are they
so.
gone too?
I think the hands disappeared when Gumdra broke the mirror.
All right. All right.
Are
We saved
the
the mountain.
are the
That's
chains that
great.
were on the other elementals that were kind of giving them trouble, those disappear?
Yeah, those disappeared. But as you guys are distributing healing, and we're about to wrap up here, as light sources are reignited and this creature has been felled, Kozik, you would definitely still feel a pull inward.
I was gonna ask. Okay.
However, on the edge of people's light sources, those shadowy hands reemerge, as
Oh.
if only briefly interrupted by the shattering of this mirror and the appearance of this creature.
Oh, they have another source.
And that is where we will wrap it up.
Whoa.
All right. A devil from the fires of hell in a frosty cave.
A perfect
Interesting.
prison.
It did a lot of damage.
Mm.
That was
I know
very cool.
none of
That
us
was
really
fun.
have like cold kind of spells, do we? Or powers. I don't think I do that much, but
What do you mean cold powers?
That's all the
you know,
spells I have. It's all water and ice.
okay, you've got some ice going on. That's good.
Mhm.
I didn't realize the spells came from different, like you're saying there's warm spells and cold spells?
Well, there's fire, and then things that are
Oh, the
like
elements.
freezing ray, and then a fire creature would probably be more vulnerable, do double damage or stuff like
Oh,
that.
I see. Okay.
Maybe
I see.
I'm not the monster compendium, but yeah.
Or an ice lizard being vulnerable to fire.
Right.
I
Right.
thought about it. I had like ice knife and frostbite, and then I even thought I was like, well, I could create water and make it rain on top of it, and maybe extinguish some flames. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Thinking.
Well,
Alrighty. Alright. So, with that being said, we wrap it up there. Thanks for playing. Alright. Bye. And with that, they depart, and so shall we. Um, another later session, but it do be like that sometimes. We take those. Um, let me think here. Announcement thanks. Tomorrow we'll be back at it. Um, at 5:30 Pacific. Um, a different group. Well, hopefully, because scheduling boss has kind of gotten in the way a good bit lately. Um, but yeah, for those of you who may catch this on the Ubles Tubles, which I'm gonna try and get back to my schedule. I kind of got a few things I got to deal with this week, but getting it up on YouTube. And for those of you on the Ubles Tubles watching this, we do this over on Twitch, Twitch TV/Cube222, and we play this particular game, The Fallen, every Tuesday at 7:30 Pacific. Give or take a few minutes. You let people have time to get in. But yeah, lot of fun, entertaining. They had fun. We had a boss fight. Well, not really a boss. We had an encounter. This is definitely not on the scale of a boss fight. Difficult fight, yes, but not a boss fight. my boss fights typically have a lot more unique mechanics to them. But yeah. That being said, I think that is the gist of it. So I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, or whatever's in between for you. And if I'm forgetting an announcement, then, well, I can't think of it right now. So, with that, must part ways again. Until tomorrow, potentially at 5:30 Pacific PM. Suppose I shall bid you all adieu, wish you all a wonderful evening, and remind you, in case you may have forgotten, stay good to yourselves, stay good to others, do your best to keep an open mind, but also don't forget critical thinking. Guess I should add that to it too, huh? Yeah. So, as I close out, I don't know why my microphone is being usually sensitive. Why did what? I don't know. My mic's being weird. Anyway, audio settings, man. Audio settings. What can you do? Until next time, fare thee well, adventurers. Fare thee well.